Now we want to talk about another aspect of bash programming that is very, very important. Not just in bash programming. In every programming you see this aspect, and it's called variables and data type. Variables and data type, they are very, very important in bash scripting because they play a major role in programming. And today we are talking about bash, we are talking about variables and data type. What is variable? Variable are assigned value, name given to an assigned value. The name that you give to an assigned value is called variable. Variable can also be understood as a container that store values. Container that store values can also be said that to be variable. And then we have different type of data types. We have a string, we have integer, we have boolean, and we have float. What is string? String are plain text. Text that are plain, they are called string. And therefore integers are whole numbers, either negative or positive. Integers are whole numbers, either negative or positive. Then we have another type of data type called float. And float are numbers. Floats are numbers that end with decimal points, like 1.1, 2.0, or so numbers that end in decimal point are actually called float. Then booleans are statement that ends with true or false. True or false statement can be referred to as boolean. So please, let's continue and see how to implement this thing in bash scripting. So thank you, as continue watching. So we enter our Linux operating system. We enter our Linux operating system. Please give me. Okay, we enter our Linux operating system, and therefore we move further we launch our terminal, and then let's say we create a file. Let's touch it. Let's call it var. Let's call it var data.sh. Touch. We nano it, nano var data.sh. Enter. We write our bash declaration bin/bash. Now let us look at. So let us implement. I'll say this is a variable and data type scripts. Now the next thing after this is just an emphasis. From our previous video we understand what a comment actually means. So please go to the previous video if you don't understand this. Now we have let's say we have a course, or let's say name. We say name equal to. This equal to means assign. It's not the normal equal to in mathematics. This equal to means assign. Now I can say name to be, we'll put it in a double column. I say name to be John, for example. Name to be John. Now you can see that this is a variable. This name is having a containing, is storing a name called John. So we are saving a name John inside a name variable. I can as well say that name is equal to James. So you can see that this is actually called what? Variable. Now, but the data type that is used here is actually called string. Why is it string? Because it's a plain text. Now I can also say that cost to be equal to cyber security. Cost to be equal to cyber security. I can say IP to be equal to 192.1 68. Okay, let's say registration number, reg number, reg underscore number, reg number to be equal to 2. Phone number to be equal to +1 plus whatever is. So you can say, or let's say +1 +2 3 4 8 1 3 8 9 4 6 3 3. Now we can say that these are this. I cannot say that score to be equal to 80.5. So for looking at this, we have different type of data type here. We have the string. These two are string. These are integers. These are integers, and then this is a float. And then true, if I say pass equal true, that means I'm just saying if pass equal true, then you can see that this is actually this is a boolean, true or false statement. But you see here how we can implement boolean much very well in our next episode. So this is variable, this is integer, this is and so on. This is string, this is integers, this is float, and this is boolean. Now these things are what we call these are variables, and then these are data type. So we now talk about variables and data type. As remember, I said that variables are container that stores value. So this is a variable. This is what is stored. This is a variable. This is what is stored. But it's storing different data type inside it. Now these are the data type. This is a string. This is a string. String. This is a string. String is a plain text. String is a plain text enclosed place is a plain text enclosed in double column. A closed text enclosed in double column. Enclosed in this. That is what called string is. That's what string is all about. So this is an integer. This is an integer. Integer are whole numbers. Integer is integers are whole numbers, or integer is a whole number, anyhow we want to call it. So this is float. Float is a decimal number. Numbers that end with decimal points. No, then this is boolean, a true or false statement. True or false statement. So we have a string, we have integers, we have floats, and we have boolean. These are the 4 different type of data type that we have. Now let us achieve something with this and see how it works. So let us achieve something with this and see, having understand what integer, booleans, and variable is all about. Let us achieve this. Let's say we want to say name to be equal to John Great. Course to be equal to cyber security. Let's say we are collecting a data, a biodata. Reg number reg date number to be equal to 2, score to be equal to 80.5, 80.8, or just 80.5. Now, there's another thing. If you want to call this variable, want to display it on the terminal, if you save this to work now, if you save this work and you come to this particular place, let's change mode, chmod plus x, and you save and you change the mode. Let's run this right now. You see that nothing shows. It does not return anything. That means that the code is working, but it's not seeing what to return. So for us to make it to return anything, we can now come to our code here. We can come to our program here and then echo it on the terminal. Say echo. I can say echo. Now to get the value of a variable, we use a $sign. This $sign, say echo name, echo $cost, echo $reg number, echo $score. $score. Now this thing will be echoed on the terminal. Let's save this. You can see it now. You see the result: John Gray, cybersecurity 2, and so on and so forth. To make it even more interactive for the user to know what we are saying, or for the user to have this thing, we'll put it inside a string. We'll put it in the comments section. I'll say your name is $name. Your name is $name. Let's close the string. Your name is $name. Cost of study is $cost. Reg number, registration number, registration number is $reg number. Test score is this. Name is this. Cost of registration. So let us run this command back and see. You see right now, name is John Grace, course of study is cybersecurity, registration number is 2, test score is 8 point this. So you can see how variables and data type can be used in programming. So thank you and see you in our next video. In the next video, we'll be talking much more on bash, on variables and data type. Thank you and see you in our next class.